Too many people focus their energies on things that are out of their control.
Focus on you. Pay attention to the direction you are headed, because those who have already made it isn't concerned about you.
You've wasted so many years worried about what everybody else thinks about you. You've wasted so many years trying to be everything to everybody else, but not true to yourself.
So from this point forward, dream bigger than you ever had before, and don't let anybody put a cap on your dream.
You must focus on the things you want. You must not let what you're going through stop you from what you are going to.
Don't you get it? The way you see yourself, the way you feel about yourself will have a tremendous impact on how far you go in this life, or whether or not you fulfill your destiny, or whether or not you leave a long-lasting legacy. You must be true to yourself.
If you want it, you're going to have to go after it and get it. Free opportunities come with a price, and handouts come with debt. You don't want to owe anyone anything. And once you realize that no one owes you anything but you, then you will quit feeling sorry for yourself and mentally prepare for the long journey ahead of you.
I need you to go stand in front of a mirror and just take a moment and stare at you. Are you looking at the real you or an imposter? Are you looking at the real you or a fake? Are you looking at the real you or a phony?
You need to focus on being the best version of yourself. Prepare to be different from everyone else around you, including your loved ones. Act different than others, not because you're better than them, but because you're better than you used to be.
So you gotta go through hard times. You will face adversity, but never let adversity break you.
This is your life, and you have the power to change the way you see yourself, and you won't go back to the old you.
So keep pushing, keep fighting, and keep the momentum, because it's not over until you win.
Who are you? A question that has been asked by many people and only answered by a small few people throughout all the history of mankind. A question that will challenge you to look in the mirror and look further into yourself than you ever have before. Do you realize the greatness that you have on the inside of you? Do you truly understand that there's more in you than you have accomplished thus far in your life? I don't care how much you've accomplished. I don't care how great you have become. I don't even care if you've been mediocre and average. There's more in you. You have more left in the tank than you can imagine. There's something on the inside of you that must be released, but you are gonna have to release it. It's gonna take dedication. It's gonna take pushing through fear, pushing through pain, going through things that you don't desire, being uncomfortable, having fear, but not letting fear have you, having doubts at times, but not living in doubt, allowing the doubt to turn to determination, allowing the fear to become fuel, allowing pain to become passion. You are going to have to push through all of those things that will come to test you, to show you what you're truly made of. See, one of the number one differences between those that become good and those that are great is a mindset thing. Your mindset will help you or hinder you. Your mindset will elevate you or will stomp you right where you are. The one that has the mindset that no matter what they go through, they will overcome. No matter what happens to them, it's happening for them to become the better version of themselves. You need to adopt that mindset. Adopt the mindset that everything in your life is for you to become better. Everything that happens to you is happening for you to see the best version of yourself. Yeah, I know it hurts. Yeah, I know it's painful. Yeah, I know things happen to you that you feel like was not fair, and it wasn't. I know things come against you all the time. I know you want to throw the towel in, you want to quit. I've been there. But in that moment, I wanted to quit. In that moment, I realized that this is bigger than me. If I quit, I will become a selfish individual. Why? Because there are people that are depending on me. There are people that are counting on me that are not even aware of it. I'm not even aware of it. But if I fail and stay and live in that failure, then those people may never become who they were created to become. They may never fulfill their full potential. I refuse to live with that on my back. And I refuse to go to my grave knowing I could have done better. I could have done more. I could have pushed harder. I could have gave it everything I had. Let that same mind be in you, kings and queens. Look inside of yourself. Everything you need to become the best version of yourself is on the inside of you. It's all in you, and it's all on you to pull it out. It's not my responsibility to pull the best out of you. It's your responsibility to pull the best out of you. You must push every day. One is better than zero. Take one step closer to being a better person. You know you have more in you. You know this is not your best. You've yet to better your best. There's much more in you. You must go get it. You must grab it. It must become a priority in your life. For those that love you, for those that you love the most, for those that you love outside of your innermost circle, for those that you care about, the legacy that you're going to leave, you must make a commitment to leave everything on the field. You must make a commitment to run this life with everything you have, leaving it all out there. No regrets, no hesitation, no doubts, nothing stopping you from getting there. People are depending on you. People are waiting on you to make that step. People are depending on you to become everything. But I'm here to tell you, it would not be given to you, and it would not be given to the weak and the faint of heart. It will only be given to those that believe that they're worthy. And by believing they're worthy, they put the work in. They grind, they go, they do the things that average people don't do. They do some things that people consider insane. They do some things that people consider weird. They don't mind being the black sheep. They don't mind being the lone wolf. They don't mind being the weird one. They don't mind being the one that goes the opposite direction of the crowd. They don't mind blazing a trail and making a path for others to follow, instead of following the same mediocre path that many others have followed before them. They understand that in order for them to set trends, they must destroy bad habits. they must destroy and get rid of all things that are not in alignment with their purpose, with their goals, with their dreams, with their desires. They must even get rid of family, friends, anyone and anything. This life is limited. You're limited for the amount of time you have here. Do not waste it. Do not waste 1 ounce of the time that you have. Not 1 second. Not 1 day. Start today. Taking everything seriously. Stop taking your life for granted. For when it's gone, it is gone. You can't get it back. You must make everything out of the time you have. Time, the most valuable thing that human beings have equally. What are you going to do with your time? Are you going to spend your time more wisely? Are you going to make it a priority to use your time to see yourself being that best version of yourself? Get up! Get out of that dirt! Get out of that place you've put yourself in! Get out of that darkness that you've cast yourself into in fear. No, go in that darkness and plant your roots deep. You must grow deep before you can grow tall. A tree grows deep downward before it grows vertical. In order for it to have deep roots, they can withstand the storms, they can withstand the rain, they can withstand the things that come against it to try to knock it over. If you grow shallow and grow wide instead of deep, you'll be pushed over by any small thing that comes your way. Take that time to grow deep. Take that time to know yourself. Take that time to figure out who you are and whose you are. It's up to you to become that person, to become that figure, to become that legend in your family, that generations after you've closed your eyes, your great-grandchildren will be thankful for the sacrifices you made. They'll be thankful for the things that you put aside. They'll be thankful for the goals that you set. You made goals that were bigger than you. You made goals that couldn't be fully accomplished in your lifetime. You focused on that instead of lack. You focused on what you wanted instead of what you hated. You focused on what you could change instead of what was out of your power. They'll be thankful for you. Make a decision today. Look inside yourself. Figure out who you are and whose you are. And go attack everything that you must to accomplish those goals you were sent here for. Who are you?
Sometime in life, it's best to start over from scratch and build from there. Do not continue building on a foundation that is no longer able to carry or support who you are. I get it. It's hard to walk away and start over because of the time you've invested. But if it isn't producing the results you want or helping you become your best self, then there isn't anything wrong with you doing something different or pivoting. I don't want you to mistake pivoting for quitting. To pivot simply means to change direction or strategy in response to a new circumstance. Pivoting is just a strategic change that allows you to adapt to changing circumstances and continue moving forward towards your goals. Understand, people are going to judge you no matter what you do. So if that's the reason you're continuing to hold on out of the fear of people judging you, then you will never do what's best for you and you will forfeit your opportunity to find new success. People hold on to things far too long before they realize it's time to let go and move on. Knowing when to hold on and when to let go can be the difference between breaking free of the mental shackles that keeps you in cognitive bondage and finding your true identity, or staying stuck in misery because the validation or support of others isn't present. There are many who refuse to start over because of their ego. The ego is a concept that refers to a person's sense of self or identity. It's a part of the psyche that mediates between the individual's inner world, their thoughts, feelings, and desires, and the external world, other people, and their environment. Most people suffer from an overinflated ego that continuously seek validation from others. The ego can sometimes create a false sense of identity, leading us to become attached to beliefs and values that are not in line with our true nature or our highest goods. And this can lead to self-limiting beliefs and behaviors that prevents us from achieving our full potential. See, I suffer from an overinflated ego. I wanted people to be pleased with me at all times, and I allowed the narrative of others to become my false truth. There were many times I wanted to let go of things that no longer served me, but the people around me kept telling me, keep going and just hold on, because the thing I was holding on to benefited those around me. It served a purpose in their lives, but I was dying on the inside. I wasn't happy because I couldn't be my authentic self. I always tell people, just because you're good at something doesn't mean it's what you should be doing or are called to do. I allowed the needs of others stifle my growth and suppress my truth because I was afraid of how I would be perceived if I did what was best for me. I'm not sure if you're going through a similar situation currently, but I want to tell you to unearth your truth and be at peace with doing what's best for you. You owe it to yourself to explore your options and create new opportunities and experiences. Don't allow a premature fear hinder you from taking the next best step for you. Only you know what you need to get to where you want to be. To be great requires letting go of the old and embracing the new. Les Brown stated, "You don't have to be great to get started, but you must get started to be great." Many of us have put off letting go for far too long, and now the very things we made a conscious decision to hold on to has become a part of our identity. So letting go now is like stripping a piece of yourself away. It will hurt. Letting go can be scary at times because you do not know what awaits you on the other side of the absence of the thing you are letting go. I want you to ask yourself a question. Ask yourself if you have ever dropped the ball when it counted. There may have been things outside of your control that didn't turn out well, but when you were in complete control, how did things turn out? Were you successful or did you fail miserably? I need for you to begin giving yourself credit and trust the process of growth and what growth requires. Another reason people fail to let go is due to attachment. As people, we become attached to things, and the thought of letting that person, place, or thing go can feel like a huge loss or betrayal. But holding on to something for too long can have several negative consequences. Stagnation is a consequence of holding on to something for too long, which not only affects your personal life, but your professional life as well. You may become complacent and stop growing or learning new things as a result of holding on for too long. Missed opportunities is another consequence of holding on to something for too long. There could be a great opportunity waiting for you, but due to your fear of letting go and pivoting, you missed that new job opportunity, new relationship, or even a new hobby. Holding on to the past can prevent you from embracing new experiences. The biggest consequence of holding on for too long, in my opinion, is the regret you feel. Oftentimes, people look back over their life and wish they had made different choices or taken a different path. which can be a source of sadness and disappointment. It's important to evaluate the things you are holding on to and determine whether they are helping or hindering your personal and professional growth. Letting go of things that no longer serve you can be difficult, but it can also be liberating and lead to new opportunities and experiences. Each day you wake up, you have to determine who are you going to allow to represent you. You can allow the one who doubts, fears change, and afraid to let go be your representation, or you can allow the one who is tenacious, courageous, fearless, and success-driven be your representative. Don't get caught up on the setbacks or the failures of yesterday, because they don't serve you where you're trying to go. So what things didn't go as you planned, happened the way you wanted them to happen, or wasn't as easy as you would have liked them to be. Not everything you go through happens to you. Sometimes the harsh reality of life happens for you to push you out of your comfort zone, to grow and develop you. Not everything that's going wrong on your job is happening to you. Not everything that is going wrong in your company, your relationships, your life is happening to you. Some of these things are happening for you, but you haven't realized it yet. Letting go can sometimes put us in a crisis situation. But understand, when you are faced with a crisis, it isn't the time to panic. Crises are the incubators for creativity. A loss of anything can be seen as a crisis, but it's often a creative opportunity to push you to think deeper, to use your gifts, to make room for you. One of the hardest lessons in life is letting go. Whether it's guilt, anger, love, loss, or betrayal, letting go is never easy. We fight to hold on, and we fight to let go. But one of the happiest moments in life is when we find the courage to let go and embrace the new. Sometimes holding on does more damage than letting go. Holding on doesn't always make us stronger. The true power comes in letting go. There will come a time in your life that you will have to be okay walking alone. There will be moments where what is required of you doesn't require anyone else but you.
Sometimes you gotta shut everything down, shut everybody out, and go into a room. I dare you to work in silence for a few months and let the results speak for themselves. Cause see, the mindset of greatness, it moves in silence and speaks with action.
I challenge you to go into isolation until you have fully explored the depths of your own mind and discover the strength within yourself that you never knew existed. You will have to get to a place mentally where recognition doesn't matter, attention doesn't matter, and validation from others hold no sway over your self-worth. All you care about is re-emerging with a new hunger and desire to put in the work and make a meaningful impact on the world around you. To prove if it's yours to get, you are going to go and get it.
Success is achieved by those that are not afraid to walk alone. Those that are not afraid to be called crazy, ludicrous, ignorant, and insane. Many individuals would never truly experience success because they're concerned with what others have to say about them, about the choices they make, about the things that they do, the way they speak, the way they look at themselves, and even the way that they carry themselves. You must be comfortable being alone in order to truly succeed and to get the things you desire. It is a lonely walk. That it's okay to be alone. It's okay to be called weird. It's okay to not be liked by many others.
If you want to be successful, if you want to be great, you must be willing to disappear for a while.
You have to speak life into yourself and silence the voice that is telling you to quit. It's too hard. Right now isn't the time. It is the time. And nothing worth having comes easy. Because if it came easy, then everyone would have what they want, but didn't earn. You have to be willing to go through the depths of hell and earn what you say you want. There are no shortcuts. There isn't an easy path. You have to be your biggest motivator. Don't allow negative self-talk sabotage your opportunities. Every day you wake up, I want you to look at yourself in the mirror and say, it's me versus me. I will win. I cannot lose. I will have everything I earn. I will make it. I am responsible for creating the life I want.
You making the decision to start doing the things that you've been talking about doing, that for some reason you have not been able to get them done. Now is the time. Time is of the essence. I need you to come out and let the world see the new you. 3 months, 6 months, 9 months. It's not about the time. It's about the execution. It's about what you're doing in that room. It's about what you're doing when you've disappeared. And put an emphasis on getting things done. It's time for you to stop talking about it and be about it. It's time for you to do what you said you were gonna do. It's time for the new you to emerge. It's time for you to show up and show out. It's time for you to get busy living. Because your time is now. Sometimes you have to go silent. Sometimes you have to go dark. So let's talk. More do. I know you in a bad place right now. I know you got your head down. Well, let me tell you this. See, whatever you want, whatever you desire, it can be yours. But right now you keep talking about what you want, but you're not taking any action. It's time to put yourself into isolation. This is the time that you disappear. This is the time that you hustle hard in silence. This is the time you do the things that you're supposed to do each and every day. But don't say nothing about it.
You must be your own motivator. You must be the main individual that motivates you to get up and do what you do. You must compete with yourself. You must race yourself. You must time yourself. You must continue to better yourself. You must figure it out on your own. This life is difficult. It's challenging. It's scary at times. Many people don't make it. You must know and realize and come to the reality that no one is coming to save you.
You must be willing to push yourself beyond your physical capacity and operate at a higher mental frequency. Your body will only do what your mind believes you are capable of doing. So if your mind tells you that it's too hard or that it can't be done, then that's what you'll get. You are capable of doing more. You are capable of going that extra mile, doing that extra push-up, running that extra lap. You are capable, and it's all on you.
I know you're standing at a crossroads of your life, and you really, really want it bad, but you don't know which direction to go. I'm telling you right now to your face, just go. I'm telling you right now to your face, just do. I'm telling you right now to your face, get started. But do it in isolation. Do it away from everybody else. Do it in your own personal space. Do it where other people can't reach out to you and distract you. I know. Right now you're in a deep, deep hole. But you gotta be hungry. Are you not sick and tired of losing? Are you not sick and tired of failing? Are you not sick and tired of trailing behind everybody else? Are you not sick and tired of simply being sick and tired?
Successful people make sacrifices that others aren't willing to make. They have decided that they will not be stopped and will conquer anything that tries to stand in their way. Successful people don't run from adversity. They run towards it. The road to success is lonely, but you must be okay with being alone. You have to be comfortable isolating yourself for hours, days, weeks, months, and sometimes years, until you can confidently come out, knowing that without a shadow of a doubt, you poured out everything in that dark room. You've searched, questioned, and challenged yourself beyond your limited capacity.
You are the solution to your victories, to your goals, to your dreams. It's all within inside of you, but the only way you'll get it, you have to push yourself to the max. You have to give it everything you have. You have to continue to better yourself. You have to continue to stand up for what's right. You have to continue to go after everything that you desire. You must go and blaze a trail and go around the curves of life and uncertainty. Full speed ahead, not looking back, not having any regrets or doubts, but giving it everything you got. Hoping and believing and working towards your goals.
Success is built in private and celebrated publicly. Success is not an overnight process. It takes time, commitment, dedication, and discipline.
It's time. It's time to focus. You are still making excuses in your life. Still holding on to the pain from the past. Not allowing the pain to have purpose in your life. You're gonna have to get to a point sooner than later that you know everything has purpose. And if you understand the purpose of pain, you understand that the pain is not to destroy you. Instead, it is to deploy you to the destination that you were destined for. You are in control of the outcome of your life, regardless of what has happened to you outside of your control. You must not allow the pain to stop you. Instead, you must allow the pain to deploy you, to empower you, to strengthen you, to grow you, to show you who you are and whose you are. Spend more time focusing on the things that you can change versus the things that you cannot. See, too many people focus their energies on things that are out of their control. They focus, they talk, they sleep, they dream. They put all their energy into things that are out of their control. And then on top of that, to make matters worse, they add on top of that. What they do, they focus on all of the things that are not what they desire. They focus on all the things that can go wrong. They focus on everything that will not work, that will not get them to their goals, that will not help them become the best version of themselves, that will not give them the answer to the prayers that they prayed for many years, days and nights on their knees crying. They focus on those things, and those things are killing them. These things are destroying you when you focus on things you can't change, when you focus on things that are out of your power, out of your control. You kill yourself, you kill your dreams, and you also destroy the likeness of others that are around you. Why? Because then you become negative, then you become a despiteful person, then you become a nagger. You nag about everything instead of planning on everything and planning your way on victory, on planning your way, on climbing on top of that hill, on planning your way to becoming that great version of yourself. See, when you sit there and you allow your past to torture you, to haunt you, instead of lifting you up, instead of empowering you, instead of showing you how much power you really have on the inside of you, you give power to others. Don't give power to others by allowing their actions towards you to control you. You can't control the actions of others. But one thing you can control is the actions that you apply. The response that you give to the things that have happened to you. Good, bad, or indifferent. How are you going to respond? How are you going to process the information? How are you going to make the outcome desirable to get you one step closer to your goals, one step closer to your dreams? One is better than zero. One thing each day can get you closer to the outcome that you desire. Every time you feel like giving up is a test to see how serious you are about the things you say you want. For real, what do you want? What do you desire? If you don't know, you can't go in the direction that you're trying to go. You can't go to victory if you don't know what direction victory is. How can you plan and believe you can achieve when you don't even know what it is you desire? Once you know what you desire, once you understand what it takes to get to the things you want, then you have direction, then you have purpose, then you have drive, then you have energy, then you have discernment, then you have a passion to push until you get to that point in your life. You won't stop until you get to where you're going. You'll climb that mountain. You'll climb that hill. You'll go through that wall. You'll dig under that bridge. You'll do whatever it takes to get to where you're trying to go. What do you want? Write it down. Document it. Speak it every single day. Say it out loud. Sing it. Live it. Breathe it. Eat it. Sleep it. Dream it. Make it become one with you. Become obsessed with what you want to become. Become obsessed with who you want to become. Become obsessed with what you believe you were sent here for. You must become unbalanced. You must become unbalanced for a part of your life in order to break through that barrier of good to great, of great to legendary. You cannot be average. You cannot be the same old person that does the things that everyone else does. You can't be a person that follows all the rules and does everything in alignment with what society has told you. If you follow every rule society has, you will die mediocre. You will die unfulfilled, and you will die with regret. You must focus on the things you want. You must not let what you're going through stop you from what you are going to. Yes, I know you're going through hell. You have many obstacles. You have many setbacks. Yes, you feel like a car in neutral with your foot on the gas, making a lot of noise, but no movement. But remember, everything has a purpose. Knowing that everything has a purpose, you can then look at yourself. Oh my gosh. Instead of me looking at myself as just idling and not moving, the Creator is showing me how much stress and tension I can actually take. How much RPM, how much pressure, how much weight can I withstand? When you realize that, then you take that thing from neutral and you drive to your goals. You drive to your dreams. You go and you let nothing stop you from going and becoming everything you have. How long can you run without breaking? Even if you feel as if you're not moving. You need to make a choice today to focus on the results you desire instead of the things you do not desire. In order to become great, you must go through the pain, the struggle, the pressure, the trials, the tribulation, and everything else that comes along with it. You must prove to yourself your worth before getting the thing you desire. If you do not, instead of getting what you desire, the things that you desire will get and have you. Don't lose yourself. Gain yourself, and then gain the things that belong to you. You need to focus on being the best version of yourself. Prepare to be different from everyone else around you, including your loved ones. Act different than others, not because you're better than them, but because you're better than you used to be. Whatever you give the most energy to is the outcome you will most likely receive. So you must know what you want, who you are, and why you're here. And focus only on the ways and outcomes that you desire in order to get there. Focus.
The thing that separates you from the person you currently are and the person you're striving to become is discipline. Discipline beats talent when talent has no discipline.
This is what it's about. Continual improvement and growth. Competition within yourself.
You must become obsessed with doing that one thing that you said you wanted to do, that you keep talking about doing. That has to be all you think about.
Kings and queens, you must focus on keep going. You must focus on keeping everything in place and going and fighting for everything you have. Because no one is going to save you, and no one will keep fighting for you.
You gotta be like Les Brown and be hungry and thirsty to go grab what's exactly yours. But you will fail. But champions like you, they revise, they re-strategize, and they keep executing. And before they know it, people are saluting. Because they've earned the respect, not only of their peers, but of themselves.
I like to use the metaphor of the caterpillar who retreats into a chrysalis. It seems to disappear from the world for a time. Inside its cocoon, the caterpillar undergoes a profound process of metamorphosis. It breaks down its old form completely, dissolving into a kind of cellular soup before rearranging itself into the magnificent creature it is destined to become.
Understand that in the midst of all these things, dark days will come. Dark days will be there. But remember that in order for darkness to be there, light has to follow. You cannot have one without the other. You must be prepared for the dark days.
You made the choice. You made the decision to live your best life. You made the choice to maximize your fullest potential. And that comes with residuals of success, of greatness, of reaching the high plateau. And all that pressure turned you into a diamond.
The process isn't about instant gratification or what is going to make you feel good the fastest. Delaying instant gratification builds character, fosters patience, and cultivates resilience. Do not allow instant rewards or accolades prematurely rob you of the person you are becoming in the process. It's not about the rewards. It's not about the money. It's not about the fortune or fame. Again, it's about who you become in the process that will sustain you when adversity strikes.
My question for you is, how bad do you really want it? You keep talking about how bad you want it. I need you to be obsessed with the process. I need you to be obsessed to achieve next level greatness, to achieve next level success.
You must go and you must identify what is success to you. What does a successful life look like to you? Once you identify those things, and once you align yourself with those things, then you must go after it with everything you have. Take responsibility for who you are. Take responsibility for what you do and what you don't do. Choose today. Make a decision. Live a life worth living, and do not live a life of regret.
You can sit and dream all day long, week after week, month after month, year after year. But if you don't put forth action to do the work, then you forfeit all possibilities of manifesting your reality. And now you're stuck with a dream in your head that never got the opportunity to exist.
You live for the adversity. You live for the tough moments. You live to be uncomfortable because you understand that nothing grows in comfort zones, so you choose to be uncomfortable. But you never doubted yourself. You believed in yourself because through all the bumps in the road and the stormy weather, the heart of a champion they could never measure.
You have to stand up and rise above all adversity, because adversity will come. There to shape you into the best version of yourself. And there to show you how great you really are.
We will all experience the sting of loss, brokenness, hopelessness, and it can feel as though life is personally out to destroy you, doing everything in its power to get you to break and go into hiding. When everything is taken from you, you can do one or two things. You can either succumb to the despair, or you can rise up and rebuild everything that was stripped away.
You understand that your time here is limited. So while they take breaks, you keep taking action. You refuse to lose. You refuse to give up because you want to maximize your short period of time on this earth. No day is promised. No moment is promised. So you got to get everything you can get while you have an opportunity to.
Too many people take their lives for granted. Too many people live a depressed life, not understanding who they are and whose they are. Too many people go through life not realizing that they're pedaling the wrong way. Going backwards instead of forwards, going down instead of up. Believe in yourself. Believe within yourself. Believe that on the inside of you is everything that you need to live this life effectively, and not to live a life of regret and mediocrity. Don't allow other people to limit yourself. Don't even allow yourself to limit yourself.
Get away from people who don't push you and challenge you to do better, be better, and leave it all on the table. There will be times you will have to enter into a dark room all by yourself and allow the process to take its course. Repeat after me. I have what it takes to turn my dreams into my reality. I don't have anything to lose because I've already lost it all.
You know you're gonna get knocked down. But that's when you dig deeper than you ever dug before. Because your mindset is, if I fall down 2,121 times, I'm going to get back up 2,122. And they think you don't hear those voices. But you hear the same voices that they hear. Doubt, fear, you can't do it, you can't go no more. But unlike them, each and every time they pop into your brain, you quickly shut them down.
Are you willing to live mediocre and others to suffer? Or are you gonna live your life and take every step necessary to become everything you must become, so you can leave a life that blazes a trail and leave a life that leaves a path for many to start, follow, and show them that they can be better than their situations and circumstances they came from?
So what if you're not number one yet? Keep putting in the work. Keep studying your craft and mastering your skill set. Because eventually, you will look up and be further along than you imagined.
Stop worrying about what they doing and put your head down and work. Sometimes you just gotta stop talking about it and be about it. I challenge you to work in silence for the next few months and let the results speak for themselves.
Remember, the thing that separates you from the person you currently are and the person you are striving to become is discipline.